And hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800. There is the town carnival right now in our city in Sleepy Hollow, so in celebration to that and in celebration to our investors and to our glorious industrial revolution, we want to build a World's Fair now, a World Exhibition Center. This is a several stage building here, so it takes several stages for this building to be completed, and the resources are quite high, so $300,000, 200 tons of bricks, 150 tons of windows and stuff like that. So it's very expensive, and it even needs 500 farmers that lay the foundation. Now we have left this spot here open in the middle of our beautiful Sleepy Hollow, and now we want to place it. The only question is, how should we do that? So I'm not quite sure what awaits us after we finish the World exhibition. Do we need to have some more modules, like with the museum? So the museum is here, and then we've built more modules here, where we can, add some additional artifacts. If that is the case with the World exhibition, well, then I would have to relocate that area here, I think, or this one here. It depends on how much space it needs. For now, I think we're going to place it, and I don't know if I should place it like that or like that. So there are some signs here, some entrances, the Great Exhibition, we can read that, but I don't think that is necessarily the front. I looked up some pictures, and it looks like this one here looks very nice as well when you have it in your town. And with that one here, I would have the advantage that I could have some more modules on the side, as you can see. So that would be possible then. With that one here, I would have the advantage that, well, it does look more beautiful, I think, and we would even have some more modules on this side here, so we can do that. So I think we're going for this route here, and now we just need to place it. And I think we're going for this way here, and let's start, shall we? Nothing happening yet, only the foundation. We need a warehouse that I'm going to build here. And now we can start with that phase once I've reached 500 farmers. And what else can I see? We need cement. So it didn't tell me that when I started with that. The World Fair Foundation built. That is on the newspapers now. It makes our people happier. And we just need a few more farmers for that. So let's go to our mayans and start with a few more farmers that we need. Just a few of them, really not much. And then we can start with the second phase already, because the first phase, of course, is the foundation. So over here I'm going to have some more farmer houses. And we really don't need that many. That should be enough already. Oh, wait a second. Let's keep that here open. We need the fire station as usual, the fire brigade as well. And to make them a bit more happy, I think a church would be nice as well at some point. Let's use this one here for the police station, since we need both of them quite often. And no, that doesn't say anything about my style of governance. They just riot from time to time. Alright, we have 555 farmers, so now we can start with this second phase of our World Foundation. Let's start it. That's it, and it's in progress now. People get now, the farmers get now the goods from the warehouse, so bricks and cement, quite a lot of that, to start with the structure. So we have laid the foundation now, and now people work here. Well, actually no one's working here at the moment. Perhaps someone's coming for that. There are definitely people working here. I mean, I had to invest like 500 farmers for that. And there's the festival. Look at that. Perfect timing for that, as they're coming in here just to see the foundation. Let's go into the first person mode for that real quick. there people are celebrating in this beautiful city where just the foundation for our World Fair has been laid out for us. It's beside the beautiful bank here. Very nice. Okay, so now we have to wait a bit for this foundation to continue. Oh, it's progressing quite quickly actually. It needs only 27 minutes for this phase here. And I just have to check real quick if we have enough cement for that. Yeah, we do have quite a lot of that. Perfect. So there's no problem here anymore. This is the first... No, it's actually the second stage. So we have the foundations and now we are on our way to the superstructure of the fair. We don't see any workers at the moment or farmers, so I think just some materials are being laid out here, and that's it. And we've also got a new expedition, a zoological expedition. I don't think that we need one though, because our zoo looks quite full, you know, and to build more of those compounds I would need more influence, and influence is just too hard to come by at the moment. So I'm waiting for that. What I want to do, what I want to invest those influence points in is into that island here to buy more shares for a hostile takeover. The problem is I got kicked back a bit because Beryl O'Mara, my other competitor, attacked her and took it actually, but she didn't conquer the island, she just took it under her control. So I lost all my shares and I have to buy them now from Beryl O'Mara, as you can see. I don't know if that is cool, because I had 2 shares already and I lost them. But well, that is that. And we focus on more beautiful things. For example, our world exhibition. Something else is here that is bothering me. We have an empty compound here in the museum. So we want to get more artifacts over there, and we can buy artifacts here. They're not the best ones, because the best ones would be from the exhibitions, but we could still, you know, finish our museum. If you find better artifacts in the future, we could just, you know, replace them anyway. So the mandatory ceasefire, and there is still one here, mummy bandages, and we could take that to increase our attractiveness by 20 points as well. So let's just wait for that. Alrighty, so the World's Fair is under construction, the artifacts are on their way, my ships are under attack as usual, and we can focus now on a few other things. Oh, look at that. So there was just a brief moment, really a brief moment, where I wasn't with on ceasefire with the pirate, and look at that, he sent a big fleet to me already. And I think I lost a ship with that. Let's have a look. No, I haven't lost any yet, because there is a ship on every trade route, but it's still a bit odd, you know. Just a second I lose ceasefire, they send their whole fleet to me. Anyways, we're here now. You remember that perhaps cigars. That is the next thing that we want to have, that we want to get for our people. And before I do that, let's have another fire station here. We do have some fires here as usual. And let's find a suitable spot for the cigars. So over there we have lots of space, that is good. Beautiful space here. And here we can start with that production. We have a warehouse again, as usual. And let's have a look, what do we need for the cigars? So we need the lumberjack hut, we do have that, so we should have enough wood. Yeah, we do. And then we need the marquetry workshop, that's this building here. It needs some workers and it takes a minute to produce the good. And the tobacco plantation even needs 2 minutes to produce that. And the cigar factory needs 30 seconds. Okay, that is very strange. So we need 4 tobacco plantations for 1 cigar factory. Okay, so it produces that rather quickly, and we need workers for that as well. We don't have any workers here on this island yet, but I've already built the poncho production chain, so we only need to upgrade our people once, as you can see, we can already do that once the fire is over though. I'm going to do that, not now. So let's just wait for that, and we can continue with more foundations here. So we can start with the tobacco plantations. They take quite some time anyway. And I'm going to have a second warehouse here, because one is rarely enough. And let's start with the plantation and let's see how much it actually needs, how much space. 192 fields, that sounds a lot.
The fire left ruins behind.
And that is a lot. So that is the plantation for that. And of course I'm going to remove it again because I need to build it more in a different way. So I think we can have it like that. And then we have some fields here. Yeah, they're really big.
No fields, no work. Stand aside, boss.
Okay, so those are only 4 farms and they need that much space. Only 4 of them, so that is 1 factory. Let's build 4 more. I don't know how much they produce at the end. We'll see that. Let's have 4 more of those tobacco plantations. So I'd say 2 here and 2 on the other side. Like so, and also this one here. Okay, so 4 more, and well, while we're at it, let's have 4 more. I'm in a good mood, and I don't want to build more tobacco farms all the time. So let's just get a lot of them right now. 1 here, 1 here. Blueprint mode is active now. 1 here and 1 here. That should do. We need more timber for that. And we also need to rebuild our houses here. That's the tobacco farms. People are working on it already. Producing the tobacco. Let's build more fields. This one. That is number 2.
Workforce shortage.
Another farm here. Very nice. And for this we just need to wait a bit. And so these are like, well, 12 tobacco farms now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that means we need 4. Nope, we need 3 cigar factories for that, and 6 marquetry workshops before we can do anything here with cigars. Fortunately for us, we can afford it. So there we have the farms, and let's also get a warehouse here. Another one, so we have 3 warehouses now. I hope that's enough. Now let's see how big the marquetry workshop is for the 4 that we need. No, we need 6 actually. My bad. There we have it, 6 of them. And we should also build a fire station here, because the fire will come at some point. And now we can have the factories, the 3 that we want to build. There is 1, the second one, and the third one. Looking good so far. So if I want to expand on that, I still have some space here for more factories, and I could also have more plant farms here if I like that. So we have that. We need to wait a bit for more timber, but I don't have any workers anyway. I have too much farmers here. So let's just upgrade a few of our houses here in Tampiquet to the next stage, the obreros again, and they provide the workers that we need. And while we're at it, let's just have a nice little sightseeing tour on this beautiful island here, tropical, nice weather. The church is ringing its bells.
Ship under attack.
Over that bridge here. Very nice everything here. Look at that. To the tobacco farms.
Workforce shortage.
There's the ocean. Very nice atmosphere.
We've cultivated.
And there we have the factories for the cigars. It's a bit busy here, busier than on the farms. At least the streets are busier. The warehouses.
Once we're done here, we can
I like this game. And I like the graphics.
Darling, bring your Paris hat.
This better not be a con.
Okay, let's go back here. We do have some resources again, so let's just upgrade a few more of our houses here. We need more workers. Like that. Very nice. There's nothing I can do at the moment. I just need to wait for more timber. Perhaps we can send a ship. Oh, right. They destroyed my ship. The pirates, my cargo liner.
has ended.
Perhaps I can buy one, but it doesn't look like it.
We're always looking to those we
There's a
can trust.
warship here that I could buy and a monitor. I don't need both of them.
If we strike
And there is
against
a
the
schooner. Let's take the schooner.
City has grown ugly.
Better than nothing to have one more ship available. Back in the old world, let's see. The foundation almost complete now. The superstructure, and then we can start with phase 2. And I also sent my ship
Waiting new horizons.
to buy a few more artifacts here. So the mummy's bandage.
I feel it reflects the time.
Or we take the colorful textiles, because I don't have that yet. Let's take that. And send it to Sleepy Hollow. We also have the newspapers once again, so let's just edit that a bit. But the problem with the newspaper is that you just don't have enough influence anymore, so I could never afford tier 3 of the propaganda that I want to take. It's just not possible, because you just don't have the influence. I'm lurking around 50 influence all the time, and to get more I would need to get more investors, but you know, from now on the consumption rate is really high, so I would need so much more space for just a few more goods.
Fire broke out.
It's not worth it just for the propaganda.
The city has grown ugly.
And we do have quite the traffic jam here. Perhaps we need to build a another pier. Let's get the artifact to the museum to finish this one here. And now the museum is complete. Of course we could expand it, I think, infinitely, right? The only thing it doesn't even cost me any influence at the moment, so I could just expand it, I don't know, to this direction here probably. If I want that. But it looks nice already. Well, you definitely want to live there. And there we have our exhibitions. And just on the other side, let's run to the other side of the museum. And that's going to be a beautiful sight, look at that. So I'm on the river now, where the museum is. And looking over there, we see the foundation of the whole exhibition, which is then coming up here into the sky. Very nice. This is going to be a very nice looking city. Okay, so that should be done now. Let's wait. And there it is done. Finish the face. Looking better now. We don't need 500 farmers anymore. We need 150 reinforced concrete. We do have that steel. We don't have all the steel though. We need bricks and workers. We do have the workforce for that. Perfect. Let's start that phase. The next phase is being started now, and now we see some workers here as well.
Slowly does it.
How long does this one here take now? Again, 30 minutes. And we do have the World's Fair glazing at the end of that. So there's still some phases ahead of us, and we need more resources.
What unseemly day.
But I think this looks pretty cool already. And of course, once it's finished, we can have world exhibitions, fairs that we can start, initiate. I'm looking forward to all of that. Beautiful. Of course, with the ornaments around it, we're going to do that once the exhibition is finished building. And then we can do that. We can focus on that. Very nice. We need a bit of steel though. So let's send one of our clippers. Oh, right, I totally forgot. I sent one of my cargo ships over here to the trader so we can sell something. Look at that. I've got 100 tons of steam motors. You know what that means, right? That means almost that means 700,000 just out of them in addition. And we are over 5 million now, so we definitely don't have a money problem anymore. Very nice. And we can buy some steel beams in return, 150. We need that because we can't produce enough of them. We need our steel for the glasses and for our sewing machines. Sausages is going up again as well, so it was at 0 almost. We have enough of that again. Schnapps is looking good. All our goods are in good shape. Actually, beer is going down a bit, but not much. Slightly decreasing. Everything else is high up there. Very nice. So we could even expand a few more. We can even upgrade a few more houses here. For example, I want to get this hill here up to the zoo a bit more beautiful. What we can do here is we could build another university here that we need. So I think they need it. They need a school and a university at some point. So we could just have that. Where's the school? There it is.
A fire broke out.
That solves the need for that. And then we could also have a university here once I upgrade the workers here to artisans. I'm not going to do that now, but it's definitely on my agenda.
New orders.
The ship has not arrived yet. We have a nice fleet. Let's see if we can buy another share. Yeah, we can, but she's buying shares back. So this is going to take more time than I thought it would. But it's a big island, so demand is pretty high for that.
Under attack.
Let's go back to the New World real quick and see what we can do here. We can now upgrade a few more of those marketry workshops. And we also need to build the cigar factory, but I lack bricks for that. Should have my schooner over here.
However we may.
So let's take bricks with me. 100 tons of that and deliver that to Tampiquet. And then we can finish the last factories here and finally start with the cigars that we need. And what I'm also doing, because this is getting really annoying, I'm going to destroy that fortification here.
Under attack.
It happens all the time that my ships pass it and get attacked by it. So let's send my fleet over there. And who could stop such a fleet? On its way now. Perfect. So I think that was a nice episode. We are not going to finish these cigars now. We're doing that in the next episode. And then we can also focus on, well, chocolates perhaps looking good. And perhaps I take a bite of it right away. See you in the next episode.